Hello everybody, my name is Dmitry. I'm a combat medic, mountain rescuer and instructor of Phoenix Medicine Training Center and representative of Skora company. Today I want to introduce you innovation thing which prevent from hypothermia and hyperthermia from Skora company is Thermoshell. For me as a medic, it's very important to keep my patient warm and prevent it from hypothermia and hyperthermia. It's crucial thing in wilderness surroundings. I used before two things well known. It's space blanket or survival blanket and blizzard to prevent my patient from hypothermia and prevent from surroundings environment like rain, wind, sun and getting cold. These two items what I used to help my patients during real first aid and trainings. They did job well, but anyway they have drawbacks that is significant for me and for my patient. And right now I'll let you know what they are. Let's start from well-known space blanket. First space blanket, it's a one-use time item. It means you can use it many times, or if it use it is not so easy and is not like very well for using second time. Next, survival blanket. It's easily torn in contact with sharp objects. It's small in the size when you wrap in the patient. It means in the length it's okay, but in the width it's very small. You can wrap it good if he has some stuff like vest. It melts from the spark of the fire. When you open up and use it, and if you use second time, you need to wrap it again, and it's become very bulky, very big, and you can't make it like previous position, like this. It's very big. It makes loud rustle, very big sound. When you wrap at the patient and try to ask him something, he can't hear you because the noise of the space blanket is very big. Next, on the survival blanket, there is no any straps, no connection points to attach to tree, to something else, to construct, for example, tent. And the biggest drawback about survival blanket, it's not breathing, and your patient, your casualty, become wet. And if he becomes wet, he becomes more colder than before. It's very bad, and patient under survival blanket, it could be overheated. It's also very dangerous for patient. Right now about blizzard. Blizzard is biggest survival blanket, same time, but bigger, more effective than previous one. But anyway, there are some drawbacks. The price of blizzard is quite expensive. It's very large on size and very heavy. You can't put it in your IFAC. You can't put it on you. It's quite big and heavy. The same like small survival blanket. If you wrap it once, second time it will be very bulky and very big. The same like survival blanket, it's with contact with fire, it's melting. It makes strong sound, and also no straps, no attachment points to attach and make improvisation tent. And the biggest, the same, is patient in this blanket in blizzard, he become wet because it's not breathing. It's getting wet, getting colder, and could be overheated too. And right now I want to introduce you ThermoShel. ThermoShel is innovation item that patented and produced in Skora company. Is metallic material that can breathe. I can speak and breathe through it, but it doesn't have these drawbacks that have in blizzard and survival blanket. Especially, it's quite big. If you see, it's bigger than just regular survival blanket. Second, if you see, it's the straps, it's small attachment points that everywhere in this survival blanket, and you can attach and make improvisation like a tent. It's reusable. You can use it many times, and you can wrap it very easy, and it could be the same size like before. Next, it does not melt from the spark of the fire. If you attach it behind you and in front of you there is a fire, all the heat goes to your back and you get warm. As you can hear, there is no big sound. It means our patient wrapping in this item, he can hear us and we can continue conversation with him. Also, this materials is protect from mosquitoes. It's not torn in contact with sharp objects. It's multifunctional, as you can see further in this video. Also, if you put this ThermoShel in sleeping bag, you add plus 5 to 10 degrees Celsius. You're getting warm, but you're not getting wet. It can be used like usual blanket when you're at home, when you're somewhere, where you sit in your vehicle and getting cold, you just put on you like regular blanket and you getting warmer. And the most important about ThermoShel, when casualty is wrapped in this item, he's not losing the warmth and he's not getting wet, because it's breathable. I consider as a medic this invention is very important for me, for my patients. Also, I advise to keep it if you're not even a medic. When you go wilderness, when you go to the nature, you put it in your rucksack, you put in your IFAC, even you put in your car, to be protected from any environment like sun, wind, getting warm or getting cold. Right now I show you some examples how to use it on myself. First, I advise it to you to keep it close to you in the vest, in the pocket, and attach it to something. It's very used to you to use it in any situation when immediately start big wind, big storm. You can use it and be protected. Like I said before in this video, ThermoShel is multifunctional things that you can use it, depends on your creativeness and your knowledge. First of all, I show you how to use it like a scarf. You know that your neck and head, it's losing very big amount of worms. How to make the scarf very easy and very fast. You make the knot on the small distance. You put on you, hold with one arm and just wrap it around through your neck, around your neck. Not too tight. The rest of this end you just put under any tour of ThermoShel. As you can see, I make improvisation scarf. It's very warm. Right now, if I want to protect my head from surrounding temperature, wind, snow, etc., I just put one layer behind my neck. And wrap it around it, make it comfortable for you. Right now, my ears are protected, face protected from wind, from snow. And as you can see, it's not just straight on the front, it's also from behind. One more example how to use it. Take big size wings, attach two corners, any node. Put this node under your neck and take ThermoShel and make this motion. After, put it behind you. Put it, cover maximum your body, and after take behind the node material and close your head. Right now I'm protected, my head protected, and I can sit and get in warmer. Next example how to use it. You are cold and you need to be warm, and you use this ThermoShel under your vest. You make the same motion like before. Take the wings, attach two corners, put the node behind your neck, cross your arms, put this behind, put it maximum protected your body, and take under the node one wrap material for improvisation head. And right now, what is difference is we need to put this inside. As you can see, my back are protected, and right now I use my vest. again, I'm getting warmer in some minutes. And last, but of course not least, example how to use it. Imagine the situation when we march in somewhere in wilderness terrain, and suddenly is storm or very big snow with wind happens, and I want to use my stuff to protect myself and to create improvisation shelter very fast. Take my rucksack under my knees. I have a seat on my rucksack. I become smaller, and remember that your back should be in the side of the wind. What you are doing next is you take in from your vest ThermoShel. After you take the wind's two corners. Now it's big wind. That's why we attach to our straps for backpack very fast two corners like this. Any note, just not getting lost with big wind. And right now just to put under you. Next, what you are doing, you're going inside like this, touch the corners, and right now two corners here, you can hold it. What is very important, you're not getting wet inside. Inside, when you are in shelter, you can eat, you can drink a little bit, even you can make small fire of the candle and getting warmer. If you are interested in this product, go to the link below this video. It was Dmitry. Health and success. Soon you will be ready.